Pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. The Pelicans have been looking pretty confident. There is some significance to this game for them because victory here means they will officially have the third best record in the league.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Lakers come into town for this one. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Coming in off the road, the Pelicans are back in New Orleans for this one. And the Southwest Division title, tantalizingly close. Winning this game here means it's all theirs.
I think for New Orleans, they've had a dream season. And I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
It really is amazing how far they've come in the course of one season, from afterthought to title contenders.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Lewis Williams. Roy Hibbert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Young, and it's Bryant in at the 2.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
You're right, Clark. That's exactly what you would want, to establish that presence down low early in the game. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And guys, over the last 2 seasons, Devin Harris has been a backup point guard, but one could argue that he's outperformed the guys that are directly ahead of him.
That's exactly right, Kevin. I mean, Harris came back to the team that he started his career with to be a support player, but injuries, trades, and generally poor fits elevated Harris's importance to the team.
Now here's Williams, following the shot by Evans. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the first one drops. And Williams drops them both.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harris kicks to Evans. Davis sets a screen. Evans goes in. The 10-footer. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Ajinsa's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Whoa!
Good.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Harris kicks to Davis, pass to Evans. Out to Harris, and it's Davis at the elbow. 6 to shoot, and Hibbert with the block. Fast break, the Lakers. Randall's running, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Hibbert gets the bucket.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Harris kicks to Davis. Evans outside. Davis drives in. Randall grabs the board.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And that one's good. Kobe's got his first basket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Inside, here's Davis and Hibbert with the block. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. And the rejection by Evans. The pass to Davis. 14 feet away. Davis can't get that one to fall. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Clippers.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
That's good.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And it's Evans missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And that one's good. 6 points for Roy Hibbert.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Williams comes with a double team. Elbow shot is on the way. Offensive rebound. It's stolen by Ajinça.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw. Throws.
2 shots. And he sinks the second. Lakers leading by 7.
Play him tight, come on.
Over to the left wing. Randall no good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Matthews into the lane. Here's Evans. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And guys, Tyreke Evans is so versatile. Great instinct, well-developed skill set. He can beat you every way you turn.
And back to Tyreke Evans. He's a big, muscular guy for a wing. 7-foot wingspan, that arm span we've all admired and read so much about. Too strong for off guards, too quick for small forwards. He's kind of got a ubiquitous position.
He does. And Kevin, you know, it's funny. A lot of people have tried to place him in a box in terms of position. Instead of just saying he's a basketball player, the guy's strong, he's got tremendous physical attributes. Combine that with the ball handling and his confidence, and it gives you an interesting mix. I mean, he's one of the more unique, multifaceted guys we have in our league.
And it's Harris off the drive. Ajinça. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Agins has got 7.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Evans, left side. Kicks to Matthews. With his first shot attempt, the shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
And you know, Greg, that not only robbed them of some key minutes, but I think it really affected their rhythm and flow in the game. I mean, they'll try to play it more disciplined and safer tonight.
There's the lob to the hoop, and the jam by Nick Young.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game, and for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
They get it again.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Dishes it to Clarkson. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Harris dishes to Matthews. And he makes good on the layup. Matthews has got his first points of the game.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Evans outside. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
And Young kicks to Bass, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
From 11 feet away, and Hibbert with the block. Davis with the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
The feed now to Hibbert. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Lakers.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Perkins, he's checked in for Davis. Butler comes in for Tyreek Evans. Rasul Butler's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Norris Cole in for Devin Harris. And then Ashik with the dunk.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Pelicans trailed by 13. And Cole kicks to Ashik. Ashik with a screen on Hibbert for three. And that one's good. Cole's got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Russell. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Cole. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And that one's good. Russell.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Drills it from outside. Butler's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Allen passes to Hibbert. Kicks it out to Allen. Puts it up, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Lakers lead by 15. New Orleans has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Cole. He's covered by Clarkson. Shoots off the screen, and it's Cole missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Screen by Ashik. And Butler, here we go. And Hibbert with the block. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Allen, that's good.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Butler with the ball. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And it's blocked. Here's Russell. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management there, maximizing every second of the clock in that situation.
And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus.
A lot of face-up, like he do the one dribble pull-up. You like to do the one dribble, fade back off one leg. I haven't got there yet, but catching the ball at the elbow, catching the ball at the nail.
Well, I tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can do.
Yeah, the Brown definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Not sure you can play any better offensively.
Very few bumps in the road so far. It's been an easy ride for him.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Hollis Thompson. Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Robert Sacre, and it's Black in at the 4 slot.
Rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but It all worked out for him. Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
And the wide open shot from Evans. From outside, off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Right side Matthews. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Matthews has got 5.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Black dishes to Russell. And again, no good by the Lakers. Well, there may be some questions for a while about D'Angelo Russell. People will guess which position he's best at in the NBA. You and I saw him firsthand playing for the Bucks. I mean, he is a terrific talent.
Yeah, he really is. I think he's an old school guard, Kevin. He can play with the ball and be effective, or he can play off the ball. He's got a really bright future. Loved watching him play and grow as a one-year college guy at Ohio State.
Here's Cole. He's covered by Clarkson. Davis setting the pick for Evans. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Sacre kicks to Black. Tipped away. Evans with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Evans has got it. And it's sent back by Russell. They get it back. Here's Hushik. The rebound by Sacre. Lakers leading by 19 points. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. From about 19 feet, Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Evans attacking, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on D'Angelo Russell. The Pelicans have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And he can't get the first one. Some changes for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça comes in for Omer Ashik. And Harris subbed in for Norris Cole. And then for Los Angeles, Julius Randle's checked in for Robert Sacre. Bryant comes in for Russell. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Clarkson. Bryant against Matthews. Nobody near Williams. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Bryant's got got 6 assists here tonight.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
You know, one thing that comes to mind with Kobe is his incredible dedication to winning. I mean, you wonder if that has turned off potential free agents. Maybe he's a bit too competitive, but, you know, when you're in the business of competing, it's hard for me to imagine you can be too competitive.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
To the middle, here's Davis. Shot no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. With Kobe and his competitiveness, it is something that he's coped with. Said it took him a while in the league, Clark, to realize not everyone loves basketball as much as he does.
Yeah, you know, even if you don't have the same kind of drive that has propelled Kobe all these years, I think you have to respect him for it. It shouldn't be a problem for potential free agents, in my opinion.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Thompson, banked in off the glass. Thompson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Harris passes to Ajinça, feeds it to Matthews. Randall against Davis. And it's Evans in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No problems knocking that one down. Evans has got 6.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Kobe kicks to Randall. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got his 7th assist in the game.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Evans against Thompson. Evans goes in. Again, the Pelicans score. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Kobe dishes to Randall. Williams with the ball, picked up by Harris. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Matthews, no one around him. Here's Ajinça, and it's sent back by Kobe. Black kicks to Bryant. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Kobe's got his 2nd basket of the night.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's the screen. Davis with a screen on Thompson. Here's Evans. That doesn't go either for Evans.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
The Lakers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. That one is off. New Orleans making some changes here. Perkins, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Butler comes in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Butler in for Matthews. Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Lakers. Young comes in for Hollis Thompson. And it's Harris off the drive. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And he gets it to go from the corner. Butler's got his first bucket in this one. They get a hand on it. Here's Hibbert. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Very well done that time. Found the best look possible.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
Ray Allen is checked in for Kobe. Harris against Williams to the inside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. There's no reason for these big men to shy away from contact on the inside, because when they get to the foul line, you can see the success they've been having in the past month. Number 5 is Julius Randle.
That is a very confident group of players at the free throw line. We haven't seen them struggle there as some of their brothers in the big man fraternity have.
Well, you know, I want to be careful about making a blanket statement here. There are a lot of big guys who are really steady at the line. And this group proves that size is not a hindrance when it comes to free throw prowess.
Here's Williams. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Butler. Pelicans trailed by 19. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And that's now 6 points for Anthony Davis.
That's purely a hustle play there. Getting to the offensive glass with a tip in, well done.
And that's, a quality you see any strong offensive rebounder possess. And we saw it right there.
And guys, effort is also a talent. You've got to be willing to work if you want to make plays like that.
Harris up top. He's guarded by Williams. Butler from outside. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. 8 points for Butler.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Young passes to Williams. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Lets it go from 14. Good on that shot. With that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Caron Butler. Young dishes to Hibbert. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead. No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Roy Hibbert. He's got 13 points, but he's been a brick wall today with all those blocks.
You got that right. He's giving them serious doubts about bringing the ball to the rim.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
Good on the shot. That's 10 points for Butler.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
Hibbert kicks to Bass. Young passes to Bass. Drops in the layup for two.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Pelicans trailed by 13. Harris dishes to Butler. Outside, Davis. Davis setting the pick for Butler. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 18. The offensive rebound. Davis kicks to Butler. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Butler's got 6 here in this quarter.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
You know, guys, it's really amazing just how quickly Anthony Davis has blossomed into stardom. You know, by age 21, he was arguably the best player in the game. At age 17, he only had one scholarship offer for college, and that was from Cleveland State to play point guard.
And Butler gets it to go.
Fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Hibbert against Perkins. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. Pelicans trail by 11. Here's Cole. He has 6. Young with the steal. Allen up top. Russell passes to Allen. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Allen's got 8 points.
They've owned the offensive glass here in the second.
And making a point of getting in there and vying for missed shots.
And Ashik kicks to Cole. Perkins with a screen on Russell. And it's Cole missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
New Orleans has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. Pelicans shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And for Caron Butler, came into the league as a hard-nosed defender, good rebounder for a small forward. But it seems like as he matured, Greg, he became more of a three-point marksman.
Great point. And you know, early in his career, the difficulty with the outside shot, his game was more about toughness. But like most smart veterans, he extended his range so he could live to play a little longer, which he certainly has. Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Here's Bass. That's good. Bass has got 4 this quarter.
And those... Those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And, you know, going back to Caron Butler, he became a complete offensive player at the height of his career. I mean, he improved his ball handling so he could get his shot off from any place on the court. His pull-up, mid-range jumper, cash money. And in a couple years, he averaged nearly 5 assists a game.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kept alive. Outside Russell. And another 3 for the Lakers. Outside Butler. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Lakers ahead as they wrap up the second quarter on a 9-1 run. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Roy, a terrific first half for you. What's your mindset been for this game?
You know, I just want to come out and be aggressive from the start. But in the second half, I'm just going to continue to take good shots and play defense and rebound and block shots.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, what's your take?
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans.
Well, there are a few areas they need to improve on, but perimeter defense is priority numero uno. They got to be quicker to close out on the three-point shooters, and you got to prevent the open looks. They weren't fighting through screens. They're just not doing enough, Ernie, especially outside.
And that's...
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Devin Harris is out there with Matthews. And it's Ajinça in at the center. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. Davis setting the pick for Evans. Ajinça, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Lou Williams. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's averaging 15 points a game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. and he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
And Ajinça drops them both. Lakers leading by 18. Now Bryant. Here's Hibbert. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Hibbert's got 17. New Orleans has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Harris kicks to Evans. Good. 10 points for him.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Williams against Harris. Williams dishes to Randall. Davis with the double team. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Harris kicks to Ajinça. Matthews passes to Davis. There's a good screen. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert. Hibbert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand.
Kobe Bryant is such a great all-around player. I mean, if there's one thing people don't talk about, it's his passing. He's 4th overall in assists amongst active players.
Evans dishes to Harris. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Evans outside. Just 5 to shoot. 3 from Matthews. And it's Davis with the jam.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
Yeah, GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Stolen by Evans. Ajinça, and he slams it one-handed.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Both free throws good from Randall.
How about the night Randall is having? He has 8 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Harris kicks to Davis. Now, here's Ajinça. He's got 13.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
And it's Hibbert missing.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on it and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot on.
Evans against Young. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Can't get it to fall. Moving it up. And Matthews with the basket on the assist by Harris. Harris has got 6 assists now in the game. Williams passes to Bryant. Randall with the ball. Working on Ajinça. Hibbert kicks to Bryant. Back to Hibbert. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Harris kicks to Ajinça. Davis sets a screen. Right block shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Bryant has the open look. Had the space there, but it's offline. Now running up the court, Evans trying to push it up. Matthews, no good. Lakers leading by 17, and they're on the break. The open shot, Kobe. Again, the Lakers. Evans against Young. Evans dishes to Ajinça. Harris passes to Davis. The kick out to Matthews. And again, no good by New Orleans.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bageled in the second.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Davis sets a screen. Davis with a screen on Young. Evans kicks to Davis. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. And 12 points for Anthony Davis.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. They get the rebound. Hibbert dishes to Williams. Tries again. That's tipped. Williams against Harris. Passes it to Evans. Here's Ajinça. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. It's a good game for a lot of guys.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Bryant passes to Hibbert, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
They set the pick. Matthews against Kobe. Just 5 on the clock. Matthews into the lane. No luck. Great D that time from Hibbert.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Williams kicks to Bryant. Here's Hibbert. Again, Los Angeles.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Davis sets a screen, and that's Evans penetrating. Davis has the open look. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hibbert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Young dishes to Randall. It's tipped. Hibbert the pass to Williams. No one near Randall as he lets it go. From outside off the mark.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Here's Matthews and Hibbert with the block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Omer Ashik, he's checked in for New Orleans. Coles comes in for Devin Harris. The Lakers also changing it up. Bass comes in for Roy Hibbert. And Hollis Thompson subbed in for Nick Young. Here's Cole. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Davis. 6 on the shot clock. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
The shot's good from Evans.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Stolen by Ashik. Here's Cole. He's covered by Thompson, and he gets it to go. Cole's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Lakers leading by 18. And Bryant kicks to Thompson. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Davis. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. The Lakers, number 1. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
And you know, anytime you get these two teams together, it's going to be physical. Both of them really go after it on the backboard.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Perkins comes in for Davis, and Rasul Butler's subbed in for Wesley Matthews. The Lakers also making some changes. Russell, he's checked in for Bryant, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Lou Williams. And Thompson kicks to Bass, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And, you know, for Brandon Bass, such a big asset to Boston last year, and they're pushed to make the playoffs, especially after the Celtics have traded away several key veterans. His toughness, his strong mid-range game, that all helped.
Ray Allen, he's checked in for the Lakers. And going back to Brandon Bass, he was Boston's only enforcer down low once Sullinger went out with a broken foot. At that point, Greg, no one thought the Celtics would make the playoffs, but Bass helped push them in.
And last season, one of the most meaningful in Bass's career in terms of his contributions really counting toward the bottom line. A lifetime role player. The outcomes of many games last year were swayed by how well he performed.
Pelicans trailed by 19. Evans outside. Fires from 14. Perkins kicks to Cole. Screen by Ashik. Shoots from the high post. Misses off the left iron.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Clarkson, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go
Shot's
to
good.
the line.
Hit. Shooting 1.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good crisp passes.
And it's Cole missing. Lakers leading by 22. Here's Clarkson. And there's another one for the Lakers.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
Ashik dishes to Butler.
Looking here at some numbers for Russell. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb, averaging 15 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable. Some fantastic numbers for Butler. He has 15 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
And stolen by Perkins. And Cole kicks to Butler. The dish to Cole. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And for Norris Cole, such an important role player, Greg, for Miami for a number of seasons. Last year, shooting percentages dipped, and that is one of the reasons why he was probably traded to New Orleans.
Yeah, and a lot of that, I think, had to do with somebody dipping out of town.
Yeah,
LeBron James, that would probably change the quality of your shots. But both figures did go up dramatically once he got to New Orleans. And remember, now he's playing with another great player in Anthony Davis.
Russell passes to Randall. No luck, and New Orleans will go the other way with it. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Allen kicks to Clarkson, pushing it up. Here's Randall. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Only 3 games until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West will be won. You take a look at Los Angeles. What a run they've had this year in first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, New Orleans, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And, you know, for the Lakers, they've had a dream season. And I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
It really is amazing how far they've come in the course of one season, from afterthought to title contenders. He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Evans kicks to Ashik. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the Pelicans miss again. Los Angeles leading by 19. To the paint. Here's Randall. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Assist goes to
Russell's got his 6th assist on the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. And the shot is good. Russell's got 18 points.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
And that's Evans penetrating, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Allen picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Second free throw, no good. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers ahead, running away with this one. From New Orleans, back in a moment. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And the Pelicans with possession here. So the Lakers 5 right now. Julius Randle is out there with Roy Hibbert. Then it's Williams. Then it's Russell. And it's Young in at the 3 spot. Harris dishes to Davis. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Here's Cole. Yes, it is. For that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Pass to Hibbert. Williams kicks to Young. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Cole. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Harris outside. Clock at 6. The 3. The rebound by Young.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that way. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Kobe's checked in for Russell. Harris kicks to Davis. And they double up Davis. Back to Harris. Trying to find Ashik. Gets it to him. He dishes it to Matthews. Shot on the wing. That's good on the jump shot. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Kobe draws it up. Poked loose. Matthews with the steal. And here they go. And it's sent back by Kobe.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it. And that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
And Cole kicks to Harris. He feeds it to Matthews. 6 to shoot. And it's Matthews again missing. Outside Bryant. And Young kicks to Williams. It's stolen by Davis. And now here comes Cole, leading the break.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. Nice. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Davis, soft touch off the glass.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
2 shots, gentlemen.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line, and on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Ashik, and Tyreek Evans is subbed in for Norris Cole. Wesley Matthews on the wing. He kicks it to Ajinça, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That'll be his second foul of the game. Harris outside. Back to Matthews. Deflected by Young. Now the pass to Randall. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there. Exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Harris against Williams. Harris kicks to Evans. To the paint, out to Harris. 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got his 8th assist in the game.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last time out. His message was this: all of us know these guys are capable of exploding and putting up points in a hurry. So I don't want to see anybody letting up until that final whistle blows. Guys, back to you.
It's rebounded by New Orleans. Evans has got his 5th rebound in this one. Matthews passes to Ajinça. No one covering. Ajinça's got 19 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. Free throw, no good for Hibbert. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Davis drives in. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Young with no one around. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Lakers lead by 15. Evans kicks to Ajinça. Matthews against Bryant. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers on D. Harris outside. Second chance shot. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
At the line for your Pelicans.
He misses the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Bryant dishes to Young. Back to Bryant. From 18 feet away. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And chalk up a few more points for them there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific.
Evans kicks to Davis. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Lakers leading by 17. Ryan in the post. Harris is there. And he gets it to go.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. 8 rebounds and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. That's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Hits the 3-point range.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Pelicans trailed by 17. Right side Matthews. Down low, Ajinça. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Shot's good.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
New Orleans got the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. It's deflected. And now Kobe running the floor all by himself. And that one's good. And it's 13 points for Lou Williams.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Matthews passes to Harris. Shot clock at 5. Here's Davis. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. 18 points for Davis. Lakers leading by 17. Kobe with it. Matthews covering. And Young, here we go. Hibbert trying to free himself up. Shot's good from Young.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Here's Ajinça. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Lakers shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. And Young kicks to Hibbert. Outside Bryant. Puts it up from 12. Shot misses. Some solid defense from Harris. Pelicans trail by 17. To the inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Lakers shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. It's deflected. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
3 points, Dragons.
Williams kicks to Randall. Right through the D for the layup. Randall's got 12 points in just the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Matthews, the basket good off the assist from Evans. 17 points for Wesley Matthews. Lakers leading by 17. Young outside, over in the corner, Williams. Plays it up and banks it in. 27 points for Roy Hibbert.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
They set the pick. Evans dishes to Harris. That 3 off the mark. And here's the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Bryant, that's for 2. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
Wes Matthews, a hard-nosed player on the wing. Strong frame, and he really does put it to good use at both ends.
Speaking of Matthews' strength, he really gets into you defensively.
Yeah, he wants to make you feel him. I mean, very physical. And offensively, he likes to post up and back down weaker, smaller defenders. I mean, you give him that mismatch, he will attack it with vigor.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity. With the wins piling up on the year, this will make it now 61 total.
And by getting a win in the final game of the year between these two teams, they will have saved themselves some embarrassment, ending with a record of 1-2 in their season series against the Pelicans.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Roy Hibbert. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Thompson misses. And here are the Pelicans. They trail by 16. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Butler can't get that one to fall. And here is Allen. A nice shot by Black. And the Lakers lead by 18.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Roy Hibbert.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
The job he did down low was fantastic. That's right, fantastic. He had great understanding of the way the defense was set up in the paint. He had a ton of high percentage looks close to the bucket and converted every time. Nice game, real nice game.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.